Welcome to the second annual Evening of Hope Gala. Thank you for joining us this evening. I know we all wish we could be together, but this year we've gone virtual, and we're very, very excited that you're joining us tonight. We're gathered here in the home of Arvo and Beverly Prima, and I would like to call up Beverly Prima, our hostess. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bev Prima, and welcome to our Hope Sheds Light Gala, and welcome to my home. When these gentlemen got together and had the thought of helping other people through their journey with dealing with the disease of addiction, it just caught on fire. I've experienced the heart of people. The hearts of people are genuine, and I have seen so much healing. I have to share, because I do go to the meetings at Hope Sheds Light, and I am just so grateful for all the people that have the courage to come in to talk about what they're going through in their lives. I am grateful for all the people who volunteer for our organization, and especially tonight, I am so grateful for Lee Webb for all that he has done and the support that he has given my family personally and with Hope Sheds Light. Thank you very much, and at this time I'd like to bring Pam back up.
Thank you, Bev. That was really beautiful. Tonight, I will be joined by Ken Malagiri, our co-host. Together, he and I are going to take you through a very exciting agenda. We have raffle giveaways for ticket holders. We're going to highlight an auction with so many amazing items. We can't wait to show you them. So please join Ken and I in the raffle room now.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your Evening of Hope. I'm Ken Malagir, here with Pam tonight for our first raffle drawing. That's a $250 gift card to Milagro Spa. So what we have for you this evening is every registered attendee is in our raffle wheel, and we're going to pull that name for a $250 gift card to Milagro Spa. Once your name is called, we'll call you at home so that his or her gift can be picked up at the Hope office. So Pam, spin that wheel and let's find out who our first winner is.
Exciting, Ken.
Absolutely. And our first winner for a $250 gift card to Milagro Spa is... All right, Daniel and Vicki Black. We will be giving you a call to come on down to the Hope offices to pick up your gift. Daniel and Vicki Black, congratulations on that $250 gift card to Milagro Spa. Now, if you're joining us online throughout the evening, please don't forget to just drop a note in that thread so everyone knows that you're here joining us live for our virtual Evening of Hope.
I would like to congratulate our honoree, Lee Webb, and his wife, Nancy. I've known Lee and Nancy now for over 35 years, and we couldn't have chosen a better honoree. Lee's generosity, his passion, and commitment to Hope Sheds Light from the very beginning has touched us all. From his commitment to being part of the Hope Walk, a generous sponsor, the design and creation of the Hope Garden, and to always be available whenever needed. Lee is always there to pitch in and share his wisdom and love for our cause. So once again, Lee, thank you and congratulations.
I first met Lee and Nancy over 25 years ago, and it's safe to say that if you're lucky in your life to meet a family like the Webbs, you are definitely blessed. Lee and I not only started our business together, we also raised our family. And as addiction seems to impact everyone, along with the family that's impacted by the disease, Lee and Nancy had a front row seat to our family battling addiction with our son. They saw how challenging it was for us. They also felt firsthand how our friendship was strained by no fault of their own as we tried to figure out what was happening to our family. I personally leaned on Lee with my problems, my fears, because we share an office building together, and never once did he not have time for me, regardless of how busy he was. And through the beginning years of this addiction with my son, there was hours of time I spent with him. Just needed to talk through things and needed a shoulder to lean on, and Lee was always there for me. I wouldn't have made it through my struggles, my personal struggles in business and my marriage and my personal life without Lee's help. Then we formed Hope Sheds Light. Lee was one of our biggest supporters. He graciously helped us with our new office plans. He created a vision for our Hope Garden. He was always the first one with his wife to step up and volunteer, offer financial support wherever it was needed. It is my honor to present Lee with the 2020 Transforming Lives Through Hope Butterfly Award, which represents the transformation of the challenges we all face when we're trying to find recovery, and the beautiful result it offers once it's achieved. There's no one more deserving of this award, and I personally would like to thank Lee, Nancy, and everyone at FWH for everything they do for Hope Sheds Light. The world needs more people like you. I love you, buddy. It is my honor to present my friend, my brother, Lee Webb, with the Hope Sheds Light Butterfly Award.
Well, good evening. I'm truly honored to be here tonight. On behalf of FWH Associates and myself, I would like to thank you for joining us virtually. 8 months ago, we were supposed to be together at a beautiful waterfront venue with amazing food, great music, having lots of fun in person, and most importantly, celebrating hope. I was going to say a few words to the group expressing my gratitude to so many of the people who make a difference, but 2020 has turned everything upside down. And now, more than ever, organizations like Hope Sheds Light need our support. This organization is truly amazing, full of incredible people who make a difference every day of the year. So instead of multiple thank yous to those individuals, I'm going to use my time to share some of my thoughts. I always get asked, what does Hope Sheds Light do? Really do? Well, to me, hope has evolved tremendously over the years. When darkness settles on families and those affected by the disease of addiction, this organization provides the light to help them find their way. Its mission is not just to focus on the person battling addiction, but to teach their family and friends how to navigate the challenge, the turmoil, and the heartache that so often follows. Even though I personally have not had a child or loved one suffer with addiction, I was that friend who was affected by the disease. Watching one of my best friends try everything in his power to change what he couldn't change, and being powerless against this disease, is something I wish I never witnessed again. But watching that same friend take his personal tragedy, along with two other amazing guys who also lost their sons, and create an organization to help others and their families cope with the disease is beyond amazing. Most people, myself included, would crawl into a hole and be angry at the world, but not these three guys. And tonight, I honor the three of them, Marvo, Ron, and Steve. And believe it or not, your journey inspires me every day. And now more than ever, during this crazy 2020 year, you give me hope. The three of you are truly the meaning of Hope Sheds Light. I love you guys. Thank you, and God bless.
Love you too, Steve.
Welcome back, folks. And now we have to review some of our amazing auction items that we have keyed up for you, and they will be available for an entire week through Friday, November 20th for you to bid on, and keep updating your bids throughout the week ahead. But ladies and gentlemen, the auction items that we have in store for you are absolutely fantastic, some once-in-a-lifetime experiences, and they include an amazing evening on Vito Cardinal's yacht, and that is with or without Vito himself. We have tremendous restaurant giveaways. We have an evening at the Butcher Block. Their phone number is not even on their website, so please bid early and often for that amazing experience, available here on our virtual Evening of Hope through November 20th. And if you're a golf fan or know someone who is, we have amazing golf experiences for you. They include outings from Baltusrol to an evening with Michael York. That's right, the Michael York, the chairman of the Ocean County College Foundation, will treat you and two of your friends to a round of golf at Saucon Golf Club. Basically, we have golf everywhere in the tri-state area, so please do check out our silent auction. Open now through November 20th. The link will be on our Facebook page. We also have entertainment and food. That's 4 Blue Claws tickets, 2 tickets to the Grunin Center, entertainment by Chris Pinella, Mulberry Street, I Play America, and 2 hours of Top Golf. All available on the number 15 entertainment package. And number 16, we have from our friends at Home Depot and Lowe's a $500 retail value gift card available on our silent auction now through November 20th. If you and your friends love dining out, we have 2 packages for Restaurants Galore, number 1 and number 2, brought to you by Friends of the Hope Sheds Light. We have the Atlantic Bar and Grill, Ebby's, Shipwreck Point, Red Lobster, China, Pazzo, Whispers, Shipwreck Grill, La Mondina, Aqua Blue, Beacon 70, Bonefish Grill, Crab's Claw Inn, Bum Rogers, The Office Lounge, Villa Almafi, Shogun Legacy, Joe Leone's, and Il Giardinello, all coming together to provide amazing restaurant packages for you and your friends as we all hunker down this winter.
So one of our auction items is to have, dinner for 4 or 6, your choice, in your own home with a professional chef. I'm at my friend Janine's house, and we are here to talk about Bring the Chef Home. I've asked him to prepare some of my favorites. Chef John, can you tell us all what you're going to be making tonight?
Sure, absolutely. Tonight we're be doing a pan-seared scallop over a honey nut squash puree, as well as a roasted duck with some Brussels sprouts and a cranberry demi-glace.
I really can't wait to try this. It's going to be so delicious. Thank you, John.
Yeah, my pleasure. So first thing, I'm going to clean my duck. And now we're going to season the duck. Now that the duck is seasoned, we're going to lightly sear it. And now that the duck's cooking, I'm going to cut the garnish. Next, I'm going to season the Brussels sprouts with a little bit of olive oil and salt. Next, the Brussels sprouts go with the duck to roast. The duck's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook, so we can start on the scallops. First, we have some beautiful pancetta that we're going to cut into lardons. Now it's time to render the fat from the pancetta. Now that the fat's rendered from the pancetta, I'm going to remove it from the pan and add some seasoned scallops. Now that everything is cooked, it's time to plate. First, we're going to put down a honey nut squash puree. This is a special squash coming from upstate New York that is sweeter in flavor than butternut and has a nice vibrant orange color. Next on the plate is the pancetta, and followed by the scallop. And a little chili oil for spice. And now we're going to plate the duck. We're going to start with garlic mashed potatoes and some Brussels sprouts. And finally, the duck. And finally, we're going to put the sauce, which is a demi-glaze infused with cranberries. Now that the food's all ready, Pam, would you care to taste?
Oh man, I've been waiting all night for this. I'm so excited. I don't even know where to begin. You know what? Janine, can you come in and help me? I'll start with the duck. Why don't you try the scallops? I love scallops. Oh my goodness. Ready? John.
Like it?
This is amazing.
So good.
Good, thank you.
You need to try this. John has his own company. It's Bring the Chef Home. He and his wife come to your house. They do this or whatever you want, and it's phenomenal. So go to our auction page and bid on his basket. It's Take the Chef Home. Thank you.
And now it's time to pull our next raffle, a $250 gift card to La Mondina, a beautiful restaurant in Brielle. We have, of course, all of our registrants in the raffle wheel. Pam, give it a whirl. Let's see who our winner is. All right, the winner of a $250 gift card to La Mondina in Brielle, New Jersey is our friends at Morgan Engineering. This would be a beautiful night out for you and your friends. Morgan Engineering LLC, congratulations on winning this $250 gift card to La Mondina in Brielle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to learn a little bit more about why we are here tonight. Hope Sheds Light co-founder, Mr. Steve Willis.
Hope Sheds Light is a family-focused, not-for-profit agency offering education and resources, support, and hope to everyone and anyone affected by addiction and the opioid epidemic. Our mission is to raise awareness and educate individuals, families, and the community about the impact of addiction by having the courage to share our personal experiences, by offering our strength and wisdom, and by providing hope and resources that lead to the long-term recovery of the whole family. We want to remove the fear and stigma surrounding this disease by offering a loving, safe, and hopeful environment that allows families to heal and brings wellness to the community. You know, hope was created and exists to show you what recovery looks like. We have chosen to step up, get brave, and speak out loud about how our lives are affected and what works best to make your lives healthy and meaningful, despite loss and fear. Hope is just an amazing combination of love and faith and courage and guidance, and I'm so very proud of it. We're blessed each day to be able to serve. Thank you for being part of an important part of Hope and this special evening. Enjoy our mission video. It's coming up next. God bless.
Something about Hope Sheds Light, it's such a magical place. The founders launched an agency that they really felt was needed in the community to help other families when they've been struck by the disease of addiction. But their vision from the start and what has manifested over the last 5 years was not rooted in addiction. It was rooted in hope. It was rooted in recovery. And I feel like the world actually is finally catching up with, I'll call them visionaries because I believe they are, and understanding that if we don't offer hope, then why do people want to be in recovery? Sometimes there are some negative consequences that might bring a person to treatment and to recovery, but we need to tap into what inspires them to stay in recovery, and not just the individual, the entire family. So for Hope, I would say that over the past 5 years, we have been successful in getting that message out, that if we really want to be successful in preventing the disease of addiction, we need to really lead by serving the entire family. And that's what Hope is known for, and that's what I really think we're going to do very well.
I was early in recovery, and I was attending 12-step programs. And when Hope Sheds Light actually came to my place of work, and they did a presentation, and when I saw what they were all about with family members, you know, not just helping out those addicted, but also the family members, because I had lost my brother just a few years earlier, and I really wanted to help out with the family members. And so I volunteered, and I did my first walk that year, and that was a little over 2 years ago.
I've never been addicted. I've never taken any drugs. Never had alcohol. I've never had any kind of substance abuse problems. But my son Matthew passed away. October 30th will be 4 years. He passed away from a heroin overdose. And I didn't know anything about Hope Sheds Light. And by coming and putting the resources out there, they do a great job. And I think if people know about it, it'll help.
There's power in wanting help. People do believe you. There's no stigma. There's no stigma attached to what you're going through. I wish I had somebody at a younger age say, "Hey, are you okay?"
Decided to volunteer for Hope Sheds Light in honor of my stepmom Annette. I'm following in her legacy.
It's just miraculous what happens when the community comes together to support one another.
I just think, that's what it's all about, man, is connection with other people, the support from positive people, and just not the toxicity of the people that I've been around in my life, and people that will help you with no agenda, and it's a great thing.
What's so important about our story, though? And I've been talking about this for a very long time, even before Hope started. But the story that we've been telling from the very beginning is a compelling one because it's about our sons, right? And it's about our role in this disease. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just about despair. I mean, the stories, particularly since we've lost our sons, it's sad. But we've always talked about the hope part. We've talked about the things that we've learned.
Right.
We've talked about a solution because we needed to find it for ourselves in order to be well.
Wanting to help
Whether or
others.
not our kids were going to get well, we needed to get strong enough early on so we could preserve the life that we have. Right? That story, I think, is what has resonated with everybody. I remember when I was asked to speak at one of the prosecutors' forums years ago. They came up to me because we talked about the story, yes, but we talked about hope and what we're doing. And they said, not only is it compelling, but you give people a reason to move forward, right?
Yeah, and for me, it was just an honest conversation. I just wanted to be honest about this once and for all, because forever when it was going on, it was two lives, right? It was the life you wanted people to see you were living, and it was the life that you were living. So even as a young child with my mom, and older as being a dad, but to have a place where you could be honest and come in raw and scared and maybe not be able to share and have maybe two people down, the guy has a little more time, or the woman, or and collectively you become stronger, right? And maybe after a few weeks, a few months of you start to see a change, a shift, and that to me still today is the most amazing thing.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our third and final raffle of the evening. That's dinner for two at the beautiful Pascal and Sabine, for my money, one of the best restaurants in New Jersey, and an overnight stay at the Asbury Hotel. All of our ticket holders this evening are in the raffle wheel. So Pam, give that a whirl and let's see who our lucky winner is. This is dinner for two at Pascal and Sabine. Overnight stay at the beautiful Asbury Hotel, well appointed with furniture from IKEA, so you're never more than 6 inches from the floor. And our winner this evening is Pamela Stetson. Pamela Stetson will be giving you a call to pick up your prize at the Hope office. Congratulations, Pamela, and all this evening's winners from our wonderful raffle prizes.
Our evening is almost over. I hope you had a great time. Congratulations to all our raffle winners, And also, don't forget to go to the auction site because all of those items are open and ready to be bid on. But before we go, I need to take a minute to say a special thank you to all of our sponsors. This year, we were hit with COVID and the pandemic, and we needed to cancel our in-person gala. We certainly hope that we're going to see you all in person next year. But what I really want to say is thank you. Thank you to our ticket holders. Thank you to our sponsors. Everyone stuck with us, made the change from in-person to virtual, and we're just so thankful for that. So before your evening ends with us, or our evening ends together, please take the time to watch our sponsor video, see who's supporting us, and I ask you to please also support them. Until next year, thank you